Hey everybody, here we are. We're getting ready for round 2 of the KTK Draft. Okay, so once again, in typical fashion, I lose the die roll. This hand seems pretty okay. It'd be nice if it had a forest, but nothing morph is pretty typical. So we're playing against Unraveler. So good luck to Unraveler. Mountain. Okay, so hopefully no arc lightning. That would be nice. No turn 1 play is good. Okay, so we're playing against either Jeskai or Teamer. Alright, we've got enough swamps. That's for sure. Yeah, I would definitely like to draw a forest here. Or, you know, any relevant spell would be nice. The good old turn 3 morph. We will be doing something similar. Alright, well. We're super flooded. That's for sure. So the question is, the burning question that we're always met with is, do we trade off our morph? And this time, I think no, because we basically have no action going on right now. Like, we are all in on this morph. So if the trade is offered, we will decline. We will decline this trade. Opponent's thinking about it. Nope. Okay, so now we know that their morph is probably good. Ooh, a second morph. Interesting. Okay. Smite the Monstrous. Well, that's good to have. So I guess we'll play out the Alabaster Kieran here. Yeah, Raider Spoils doesn't really do much. Let's just play out Alabaster Kieran. Matches up pretty well against his morphs. And we can get Raider Spoils with Krumar Bonkin going. Draw some cards. That'd be nice. I guess we could have gone turn 4 Raider Spoils into turn 5, flip Krumar Bonkin, draw a bunch of cards, but it doesn't seem likely. Ooh, it's a Rattleclaw Mystic. Okay. So he's got some mana. 5, which he can use to flip this. Or just play an Avalanche Tusker. Alright, well that's pretty good. Seems like a prime target for Smite the Monstrous, so that's what I will do. Ooh, Feat of Resistance. Well, that's pretty good too. It doesn't quite... if we played out the Raider Spoils, we could have gotten something up to 4 power with protection and just straight eaten the Avalanche Tusker, which would have been hilarious. But unfortunately, that's not the case. So I think I'm just going to attack, pass the turn, and then smite the Monstrous. Yeah, that seems like a good play. So let's attack with the Kieran. Okay, so we have Smite up, and we have Feat of Resistance. So how does this work? When it attacks target creature blocks. Okay. So I could... giving it protection would stop that ability, but obviously that's not very useful. I guess if I wanted to, like, double block it. It's good to know, though. So he's attacking with this morph as well. He only has 4 lands. Oh, no. Oh. Tricky, tricky. Alright, so I have a response. Ooh, Force Away on the morph. Pretty interesting. He won't get the Ferocious if I destroy this now, so that's what I'm going to do. And now, of course, he does not get to loot, which is nice. So the question is, do I want to block here? And I think the answer is yes, because now he only has 3 mana. And I'm not afraid of anything. Monastery Flock. Yeah, I'm not afraid of Monastery Flock, that's for sure. Ooh, so it was a Glacial Stalker. Wow, okay. So we gobbled up a Glacial Stalker. That's probably good. So we'll see what we draw here. Throttle. That's a pretty good draw. We could throttle his Rattleclaw Mystic, and that would keep him off of green. I might be interested in doing that. Throttle, keep up... no, I can't throttle and keep up Feat of Resistance. Yeah, it might be a good idea to do that and keep him off of green mana. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So we'll see if this works out like I'm hoping it will. If not, no harm done. I mean, using up the throttle isn't so bad. Could really set him back, so that's the plan. Jeskai Wind Scout. Okay. Heir of the Wilds. Well, that doesn't do much when I don't have... Yeah, speaking of being off of green mana. So I may just want to play Raider's Spoils here. And keep up Feat of Resistance. That seems good. And then if I don't need to use Feat... No, I can't. I can't also morph. It's tricky. I could hardcast Krumar Bondkin. Not much of a point to doing that. Well... I think I'm going to attack here. I have Feat of Resistance up if he wants to get tricky. I'm not super afraid of a Jeskai Wind Scout. If he plays a spell and they trade, then it's just a 2-for-1. Okay. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to hardcast the Bondkin here. I'd like to find green mana, and the best way to do that would be to play Raider Spoils and start drawing cards. Yeah, Alabaster Kieran has been doing serious work for us in the first match and in this game too. So nothing from the opponent. Yeah, so keeping them off green mana, that definitely seems like it's working out for us. Ooh, okay, so we can attack. We could play Raiders. Yeah, we can play Raiders Spoils, attack, and then Skull Hunter. Let's do that. Yeah, threatening a lot of damage here. The opponent does have a lot of mana. But at this point, we have some pretty relevant plays we can make. So I'm not too concerned. Once again, if they want to pump the Wind Scout and trade it for either of these creatures, that's probably okay. Is this a chump block, or does he have something? Nope, just chump block. Nice. Okay. So, Skull Hunter making him discard a card isn't all that great here, because presumably his hand is just full of green cards that he can't cast. Making him discard one of those isn't that great. But hey, getting a 3/1 warrior into play seems good. Yeah, Awaken the Bear. Okay, so yeah, he's stuck on green, as I imagined. Yeah, so killing the Rattleclaw Mystic was definitely a good play. Not to pat myself on the back too much, but yeah, that was an interesting call, and definitely worked out for us. Yeah, opponent's super mana screwed now. Pretty good. How does the deck fare against the mana-screwed opponent? Well, it's pretty good. 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we have lethal, so he's got to have something here. Obzan Charm, well, that doesn't do anything. We'll just attack. See if he has anything. Nope, there we go. We have my Raider Spoils. So we're playing against Teamer. That's pretty interesting. So the Teamer decks, I think, are a little bit slower. So Archer's Parapet, probably not great. What I would want is a little bit more removal. Molting Snakeskin is also a possibility. If they get, like, a big, giant ground creature, I might just want to, like, chump and regenerate. Let me see what's not so good. Probably Mardu's Skull Hunter isn't so... Well, it probably is still good. Throttle. Maybe Sage Eye Harrier isn't good. I don't know, but it does fly over the top of whatever they're doing, and even if it only has 1 power, it still can get in, so maybe it's not bad. Smite the Monstrous is definitely very good here. I don't know. It's tough. I mean, I think the list is pretty tight. I'm not really seeing much that I would want to sideboard. Maybe the Unyielding Krumar is not good, because they're gonna have a lot. He's gonna have a lot of bigger creatures, I imagine. So Molting Snakeskin might be better than that. So I'll give that a try. I could be wrong, but yeah, I just think like playing the Molting Snakeskin and being able to block regenerate could be good, or put it on a flyer and just end the game quicker. Like Avalanche Tusker is a pretty scary card. I'm lucky that I have ways to deal with it. Even like the Death Touch guys aren't that good against it because he'll still get a 2-for-1 off of it because I'm gonna have to double block. This seems okay. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 4 play. Yeah, I mean it's not great. If one of these planes was a swamp, it would be a snap keep, but God, this is so annoying. Can they please fix that? Ooh, planes. It's not the worst draw in the world, but it's definitely not good. So I guess we're just mono white. Yeah, we're just a mono white deck. White weenies. I just want to move this land over there. Why is this so hard? Fine. Okay, so is the opponent... Ooh, alright, yeah, so we're for sure mono white. Well, this is okay now, because we can at least play the Absent Battle Priest. And we can turn 3 outlast the Bondkin if we have nothing else to do. And then we can have a big first strike lifelinker, which will be good. So yeah, if you're gonna get color screwed, this is probably the way to do it. When you have like a nice mana sink, 2 mana sinks. Morph. Interesting. Well, first strike is pretty good against that. I feel like I always say interesting when things are not interesting. Like, it is definitely not an interesting play to play a turn 3 morph. That happens basically every game. Okay. So, can't really attack here. I think I'm just going to outlast and pass the turn. Smite the Monstrous is a good draw. Yeah, Avalanche Tusker is a really good card. So is, what's the Teamer morph called? Snowhorn Rider. Yeah, Snowhorn Rider is pretty scary, so if that's what it is, we cast Smite the Monstrous. Ooh, so the opponent is off red this time, it looks like. So yeah, I would definitely be interested in killing their Rattleclaw Mystic. Ooh, interesting. That is genuinely interesting. I wonder what that's about. Well, I'm taking. Probably had a spell they wanted to play and just decided to play it post-combat instead. Yeah, they play morph. It's a good habit to get into. Playing on paper, I used to always play stuff pre-combat, and then when I realized that it was better to play stuff post-combat, I tried to get into the habit of doing it, and I think what happened a lot of the times is that I just forgot anything that I was planning on playing post-combat, I just forgot to cast. So that was pretty bad, but so it goes. Eventually, I was able to learn. So yeah, I'm going to get in here with the Bondkin. If he wants to flip his Monastery Flock, that's fine. Okay, sweet. So we gained some life. Feels pretty good. So let's see. Next turn, we can outlast the Battle Priest, which might be good. It depends what he plays. So he hits his 5th land, but still doesn't have red, which has to be good for us. Doesn't attack. Wow. Oh, I guess he wants to block there. Ooh, okay. So I can attack and then Horde Mate back something. That seems like fun. Yeah, that seems like it's going to be pretty good. I think I'm going to do this. So attack with both, Horde Mate, and return whichever one is about to die. See if he blocks. No double block. Interesting. And doesn't block the Hate Blade. Ooh. Ooh, Glacial Stalker. Well, that's pretty good. Forgot about that one. So that's fine. We'll just Horde Mate it back. It's not a May ability. Okay, there we go. So we can take a hit from that and then cast Smite the Monstrous, which seems good. We could definitely... Oh, he hits red. That's kind of scary. He flips up that other morph, which might be Snowhorn Rider. Yeah, that's actually pretty scary. So yeah, we'll take a hit from the Glacial Stalker here. I don't mind that at all. And then we can cast Smite on it. The question is, do I cast Smite now, or do we want to take like another hit even? Bear's Companion. Well, that doesn't really change things. Because I do want to outlast my guys. They're getting pretty severely outclassed now, and having the lifelink would be good. So maybe it's better to just do that. Raider Spoils. Well, I can't cast that. I can block with the Horde Mate and the Hate Blade. I could double block like the bear token. I think I do want to outlast here. I mean, his guys are a lot bigger than mine. I need to try to catch up. Okay. I hope that's not wrong, but... I think if I can gain some life, then that'll be fine. That'll kind of mitigate any damage I'm taking from Glacial Stalker now. The question is here, do I chump the bear token, or do I double block the bear token? Wow, attacks with everything. Jeez. So I probably just want to double block the bear token. And then we'll see what that morph is. I could be taking like 10 damage here, which would not be good. What is it? What do you got? Snowhorn Rider? Smells like Snowhorn Rider. Ooh, Awaken the Bear on the bear token. Jeez, that's bad. Yeah, I probably should have played around that. I saw that he had it last game. Man, so we're taking a ton of damage. Okay. So the good news is we can swing back and gain some life here. Yeah, Just Guy Wind Scout's fine. Well, Swamp's a good draw. So... yeah, so I think... no, because the Battle Priest has lifelink, which eats the bear token pretty effectively. And then, yeah, I think I just want to pass and keep up Smite the Monstrous here. The Einok Bondkin... well, maybe I should just attack with the Einok Bondkin then. Or maybe I should outlast it. No, I think I'm just going to attack with Bondkin. And just gain a little bit of life here. Yeah, 11 definitely feels better than 8. 8 is scary. So I want to keep, yeah, Smite the Monstrous, and I can smite his Glacial Stalker, and then I can block his bear token. And then it seems like I'm in a pretty stable spot. Yeah, attacks with everything. Doesn't attack with the Bear's Companion, that's kind of weird. Okay, block there. See if he has anything. Probably just flip this up. And if it's Snowhorn Rider, then I'll cast Smite on that. Oh no, it's Pine Walker, jeez. Well yeah, I definitely want to smite that. Get that out of here. So I take 6 and gain 4, going to 15. No. Yeah, because of first strike. Yeah, okay, so I go to 9. Not too bad. He is at 12. That's not a ton of life. Einok Bondkin. Well, that's a reasonable draw, I suppose. I guess I could just play out that and the Chief of the Edge, and then I have some good blocks. It may be worth outlasting the Absent Battle Priest. Am I? I guess I can just chump block with the Bondkin. So let's play the Bondkin. Play the Chief of the Edge. I could just trade off the Chief of the Edge. I have no warriors in play right now. Outlast this. Well, not trade off, a chump block. Yeah, I think this is okay. My opponent has 2 cards in hand. I hope they're not scary. Teamer is definitely scary to play against. It's very easy to let the game run away from you when you're playing against big fatties. Like, I think Outlast is not as scary because you know kind of what you're dealing with. Okay, so attacks just with the Wind Scout. That makes sense. Okay. Plays a Morph. Interesting. Now it actually is interesting because it's later in the game. Planes. Is there any reason not to play out Raiders Spoils right now? I guess if I wanted to outlast a bunch, but I think playing out Raiders Spoils is good. It just makes my trades a little bit more favorable. And then I think I want to outlast this Bondkin. And pass the turn. The Wind Scout is a pretty good clock. If he finds a way to kill my Battle Priest, then this game is basically over if I can't gain any life. If not, I can just start chucking Inoc Bondkins at him and gaining big chunks of life. Which I'd rather not do, but... Ooh. So he attacks with the Glacial Stalker. So I think I double block, do Bondkin and Chief of the Edge on the Glacial Stalker. Does that seem right? Yeah. Maybe not. He definitely has something here. Yeah, I think this is the right play. So we'll see. What do you got? Force away, targeting the Bondkin. Okay. Well, that's strong. So I'm taking 3 here. Yeah, the other option there was that I just chump block with the Chief of the Edge. There's no way I was blocking with the Battle Priest. That's way too big a risk. Ooh, Feat of Resistance. Well, that's pretty good. So I think I'm in a position where I want to attack with the Bondkin now. If he wants to double block, I think that's okay. I need to gain some life. I can't be at 4 when I'm up against the Jeskai Wind Scout. Wow, it just takes the damage. Okay. So then I want to play out a Bondkin here. And pass with Feat of Resistance up, feeling pretty safe. Feeling slightly safe. So I can make my new Bondkin a 4 power first strike. Really need him to be 5 power. I guess I can just block the Battle Priest at this point if I have protection. Then that's okay. Let's block there. See what he has. Awaken the Bear? No? Nothing? Really? Is he playing something that with Raid, maybe? No, he plays Avalanche Tusker. That was a weird attack. Grimoire Bondkin. I guess I'll just morph that. Pass with a Feat of Resistance up, I think. Yeah, that seems like the play. Yeah. The Avalanche Tusker, I'm not concerned about the Avalanche Tusker as long as my guys have first strike, and I have 2 Inoc Bombkins in play, so that makes it pretty good. Now, if he chooses to force my Morph to block the Avalanche Tusker, that would be interesting. Hooting Mandrills, okay. Keeping up 5 mana. Plays another Morph. Yeah, he's got a lot of creatures in play now. I'd love to draw a forest and get this this Abzan Charm online. That would be great. So he's at 8. Oh, wow. So I could... he has Morphs to block, though. Ooh, Abzan Falconer. Well, that just wins me the game. So let's cast that. And win the game. And I have Feet of Resistance up if anything goes wrong here. Nice. Well, that was a hell of a top deck. I don't know. That was pretty scary. I don't think I was necessarily in a good spot there. All right, so that was the second match. So we are moving on to the finals, undefeated. I guess in a Swiss, it's not technically moving on to the finals, but we are moving to the final match. So I will see everybody there.